Okay, so I'm just parked up. I'm going to walk into Kassy's now in just a second. I'm not one bit nervous actually. I think because I've gotten my eyebrows done from Kassy here and I know what pain levels or lack of pain even that it involves. I suspect my lips will be somewhat of a similar nature. I'm really excited. I'm expecting some swelling because I've seen work that she's done, and obviously she takes her before and after pictures, and the after is taken instantly after, and naturally you've had a needle at your lips for an hour and a half, 2 hours, so there is going to be swelling. I'm expecting swelling. For me personally, I don't want very full looking lip. I want my lips as they are, but I just want them with the bit of colour, I suppose, added. I'm going to go inside now. I'm going to try and get a clip of the process or the procedure, and I'll leave little warning signs before you see any needles or anything for anyone that's not the fondest of needles. Okay, I will chat to you soon. I'm going to take a good chug of water now because I don't know when I'm going to be able to have a drink again. Actually, can I eat after this? I haven't eaten yet today. Hopefully. Okay, see you in there. Okay.
So what you're going to do the rest of today is every hour you're going to give it a wipe with some damp cotton wool.
Okay, I can do that.
Because you don't want the fluid to build up in it, because that means it's a thicker scab that forms.
Right, okay.
So by wiping that off every hour, we're stopping a thick
From
scab.
happening, yeah. Okay.
So that'll be the rest of today, and then tomorrow you can start using just a tiny bit of Vaseline. Have everything wrote out here. The bars, if you're drinking anything, get through a straw.
So the first bit of numbing agent is gone on now, and Kassy's after talking me through my aftercare. They already look juicy. Perfect.
All right.
Brilliant. Is it with the brow like that?
Yeah, the brown one is a car.
So she's after doing the first pass of the bottom lip, which just kind of creates an open wound all along the bottom lip, and she's after applying the second round of numbing agent now, so they just start turning like a white kind of faint colour, and it feels totally fine. Like, I can't get over how fine it is. I am back too, and it is almost 4 o'clock, which means it's been 3.5-ish hours now since my lips are done. The swelling has completely gone down. There's no more tingliness. The numbness is gone. And they totally look like they're gone back to their regular size. They might appear or give the illusion maybe that they're slightly more enlarged or bigger, but I really think that's just because the colour is obviously there. It's very much prominent at the moment, and it's just given the illusion that they look bigger, but they ain't. A little bit, like ever so slightly tender to touch, but like I wouldn't call it sore at all. I've been eating, I've been drinking, all is good. I've also been following Kassy's aftercare instructions. She gave me a leaflet and everything, so I've been going through that. I've been washing them on the hour, every hour for the last couple of hours, and I will do so for another hour or two, and then I'll just start putting on my lip balm. But yeah, I know I probably should not be putting on makeup today, because technically it's like an open wound maybe, but I'm dying to see what the lips will look like with my everyday regular makeup on. So don't tell Kassy, but I'm gonna put on some makeup. Okay, makeup is done. The lips, it's so funny because this is literally the lip colour I would go to. I'll show you the exact colour that I would put on my lips every day. I'll show you it here. It's a natural like lip balm tint from Vampire Slayer. Well, let's watch it here. Like, it is literally what it looks like when this is on my lips. I am just so happy. I'm so happy. I feel really cute now, so I'm going to go and take down my hair, put on some proper clothes, you know, like get out my onesie, and I'll be right back, and then I'll answer some of the questions that you guys sent me in from my Instagram page, and yeah, we'll wrap it up then for day 1 of the lips. But it sits. Forgot my fake freckle. So, messages that came through on the gram. As you can imagine, and as I suspected, a lot of them are very repetitive. So let's see, we'll just start. So someone asked, what does semi-tattooed lips mean? I'm new to this. So like the way you get semi-permanent tattoo eyebrows done, where it's essentially like getting a tattoo of like hair strokes on your eyebrows. I've actually had mine done as well with Kassy again. Basically it's much the same thing, maybe a slightly different technique, but I suppose what the semi-permanent aspect of it means, it can last anywhere from 1 to 3 years depending on how well you mind it during the aftercare process and the type of your skin, etc, etc. So up to 1 to 2 years once it's been done, you can get out of the results of your treatment, which is super. The one you're probably going to get asked the most, but was it painful? I cannot stress this enough. I was so surprised, so surprised. Nothing, no pain, really like no feeling whatsoever. She did numb it twice, which you would have seen in the video. So she applied a numbing agent beforehand, and then after she broke the first layer of the skin, she applied another numbing agent. And that stuff is powerful, because I mean, when I say I felt nothing, I felt nothing. I even said to her, on the pain scale 0 to 10, this is a 0. It's a 0. I don't feel anything. The odd time I'd feel a bit of a tingle, in no way painful, just a tingle, like a vibration. But that I was so surprised. I thought it was going to be sore. I know I said I got my eyebrows done there before. I didn't necessarily find that painful, but in comparison to the lips, the eyebrows were definitely that little bit more scratchy. The lips, I mean, nothing. I honestly, I can't express enough how totally fine it was. Someone then asked, how long will it last? So as I kind of answered previously, any type of semi-permanent makeup, be it eyeliner, be it eyebrows, be it lips, it really does depend on the person and their skin type and essentially their lip type as well. But it can range from anywhere between 1 year to 3 years once your treatment is complete. Now I've had this done today, for example, but depending how we go in the next couple of weeks, I would probably have to go back for a quick top up, and then I should be good to go for the 1 to 3 year mark. That's generally the way it goes. That's the way it went with my eyebrows. I got it done initially, and then after 6 or 7 weeks, I went back, got a quick top up, and then I've had nothing since. Is it expensive? So with Kassy, She charges €300 for the lips for the initial treatment, and then if you have to go back for your top up after a couple of weeks, it's €100 per top up, depending on the intensity of the colour you want, or maybe you want to change the outline slightly. It depends, I know, as I said, person to person. You might need an extra top up here or there, but yeah, her starting price is €300. Someone else actually asked there, I've seen, is it worth the money? Well, here and now I can say yes, I feel like it is. If it's the case that the results turn to nothing and that it only lasts a couple of months, then probably not so much. But I'm so happy with the colour. I'm so happy, like my lips just look fuller, they look healthier, they look juicier. The main issue with my lips beforehand, and it wasn't even an issue, but I was always happy enough with the size, like my lips aren't small. I have a smaller top lip than bottom lip, but that didn't bother me at all. But here, when it came to like the very edge of my lips, sorry, lip line here, and I think a little bit on the top as well, the lip line just disappeared completely. It was like line, 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 and it faded into nothing. And I didn't think it bothered me that much, but when Kassy kind of brought it to my attention today, even though it is something I'd noticed before, and she obviously rectified that and she filled it in, it's after making the biggest difference. I'll zoom you in. Like, there was no line there. It literally stopped about here. Look at my nails. It literally stopped about here, and just, there was nothing. There was no remainder of the lip line. Whereas now, it goes right back. I'm obsessed. Obsessed. Someone then asked, how do you pick a shade? So I know what my go-to kind of lip shade or lip colour is when it comes to lipsticks or even tinted lip balms. But what we did was I kind of left it up to Kassy. I said, look, whatever you think is best, like depending on like your skin tone, if you're warmer toned, if you're cooler toned, a lot of things come into consideration. I was happy enough to trust Kassy. I knew she wouldn't lead me wrong or lead me astray. She did ask me to have a look through her page and a couple of other pages that she recommended just to get an idea of what lip colours I liked. I picked a few, I sent her screenshots, and then she came up with 2 different colours, which was shown in the video, and I'll put a little clip here again somewhere. I can't remember the shade names. I'll find out of Kassy though, and I will leave them in the comments down below. So that is basically how we came up with this lip colour, but I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. I love this so much. Love, love, love. So happy with this colour as it is at the moment. All going well, it will stay this colour, it'll stay this intense. Could become slightly more muted, slightly more faded. Then if I feel that I want to go a little bit more on the pinky side or a little bit more on the peachy side, we can do that then. We can make the slight amendments on stage 2, say, I suppose. But for now, I'm so happy with this colour. I love it, love it. What was the sorest bit? Okay, so as I said, it really wasn't painful, but I suppose the bit I felt the most, even though it wasn't sore, but it was just the sensation I could actually feel the most, was when she just began and she was doing just the outline of the lips. And when I came in to fill it in here, like, I felt nothing. Can you still wear lipsticks? So I actually asked this to Kassy as I was leaving today, because I was like, my red lipsticks for Christmas. So I asked Kassy when I can start wearing lipsticks again, and she said once the healing process is complete, and that again depends on the person. It could be like a few weeks, but I'll know myself, like when the dryness and the scabbiness is gone, we're good to go. Okay, so aftercare. So Kassy did give me the lip blush aftercare, so it's 2-sided. All the information you need is here. So from day 1, immediately after having the treatment done, the day of the treatment, day 2 to 5, after the scabbing phase, and then once it's fully healed. It's all there. So basically for today, obviously it's been done a couple of hours now. Kassy did ask me, and again it's noted here as well, so every hour I'm just giving a little cleanse just with a wipe and some sterile water, which I've been doing, and then I dry them down completely, as fluids will leak from the tattoo to form scabs naturally. We want to prevent buildup of these fluids to avoid too much scabbing. You will want to wipe the area with a sterile damp cotton round every hour and pat dry to ensure no buildup of fluids to form scabs. When wiping, you will notice some colour on the cotton round, which I did very slightly. This is normal. You may ice the area if it's feeling tender after treatment. I feel I don't need to ice it at all. Like, it's slightly tender, if even, like it's totally fine. poor hygiene will result in an infection. We don't want that. Do not let your tattoo get wet for too long. That is all the questions for now. As I said, a lot of them were repetitive, but I think I've got through them all now, more or less. If you have any further questions, do leave them down below and I will get back to you in the comment section. But yeah, that is it for day 1 of having gotten my lips done, and I am so happy. I love them. Let me know what you think. Let me know if this is a treatment that you would consider getting done. I'm just so happy. It's something I've been thinking about and considering for a while, and I just kind of kept putting it off, and then I kind of eventually just said, feck it. It's not permanent. Yes, it can last 1 to 3 years, which is good because I want this to last as long as possible, but even if it was the case that I wasn't happy with the results, I can wear lipstick over it and it will fade eventually, you know? So my way of living is just life's too short, and if I want to do something or want to try out something, I might as well do it, because I could be gone tomorrow. Any of us could. That's just my way of looking at life. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I love trying out different things like this and letting you know my experience, letting you know how I got on. So let me know if you would like to see more videos of this kind of nature. What else could I get done? No, I'm joking. Mom will kill me. She will kill me. Danny will kill me. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!